Welcome to the Mind of Money for Young People. This is Douglas Lodmell, and this is really the same question, but I'm going to answer it again because every time it gets asked, it means that it's important. So, what is the best way to save and budget money? So, if you watch the first of this entire series of Mind of Money for Young People, how should I invest, or what should I invest in? It was the same answer, which is with a system. But I'm going to use this question to really talk about systems. The famous quality control, Deming, Edward Deming, who basically created the entire quality control revolution. So after World War II, he went to the US automakers and he said, hey, I've got a way in which to improve your quality. And the US automakers said, we don't need your help. We just won World War II. We're the greatest industrial nation in the world. We don't need your help. So no one was really listening to him. So he actually went to Japan and he did a 3-week seminar in Japan. And Japan at the time had just been beaten by us, the United States and the Allies, in World War II. And they were very open to listening to how we did it because they were not an industrial mega machine. And so they thought he was teaching them the American way. He wasn't. He was teaching them a brand new way that even the Americans didn't have. And it was all about quality control. And what he said is that all problems are system problems. You have to create a system, and the most important part of that system is the first 15%. Because at the time in Japan in particular, during that time, if it came from Japan, it was crap. I mean, it was absolute junk. So the way that they would quality control is they'd be standing at the end of the production line and they'd pick out things and they'd test a couple things. If they were bad, they'd throw them away. Well, that's not the time to check your quality. You check your quality and you build it into the beginning of the system. That's what he taught them, that the first 15% of anything is the most important part. You got to build the quality and build the systems in to make sure that everything works the way you want it to work. So they did that. Well, we're still to this day trying to catch up to Japan in quality. Honda is a better car as far as its quality build. Toyota, Nissan, all those cars are built better than most American cars. American cars are still trying to catch up, and that's because of Deming way back in the 40s. So you are now in the beginning of your working and investing life. You're in the first 15%. Now's the time to get it right. And what get it right means is just create a system. Take money every single month out of your account and put it into a long-term savings account. I would like to see it into an investment account, something that has a chance to grow. At your age, it's likely to be an equity type thing where you're buying stocks. If you're 60, you might want to buy bonds. If you're 16 or 26, you probably want to buy stocks. Because they're just going to grow. And we already talked about, either get professional advice or study yourself or just buy stocks and things that you believe in and that you use yourself. But create a system where every month money is consistently going to it. If you do that, you'll be able to buy your first house before all your friends. You'll be able to invest in your own business. You'll be able to do all these things. Delay gratification. And if you get a raise at work, don't increase your lifestyle by the amount of the raise. Just increase what you save. And then treat yourself, right? I'm not saying don't enjoy the fact that you make more money this year than you did last year, but don't just automatically say, oh, great, now I can afford this next level car, and just keep upping and upping your lifestyle. Up your savings. That is so much more important because believe me, the one consistent thing I hear from my clients that are reaching retirement age is I wish I had understood how important saving was when I was younger. I wish I had understood earlier. There's another adage, which is save your age. So in thousands. So if you're 20, you would like to save $20,000 a year. If you're 50, you'd like to save $50,000 a year. So $20,000 a year for a 20-year-old is a lot of money. So I'm not saying you're going to be able to hit it, but I want you to start thinking about that as a target at least so that you understand how important it is. So what is the best way to save and budget money? Actually plan it out. There's all sorts of budgeting apps, by the way, if you need to actually budget out. It's very helpful to see what things actually cost. I just want you to know every business in the world who they know how to make and spend money has a budget, and they're shooting towards their budget. So should you have a budget? The answer is yes. You should have a budget too. So write it out. Get an app, do some research, figure out which way works best for you. There's 100 different ways to do it, and you've got to fit your personality around that. But should you do it? Absolutely. And systemize your investing. Systemize your investing. Every month, automatically, systemize your investing. My name is Douglas Lodmell. This is the Mind and Money for Young People. Remember, it's your life and it's your money. Act like it. See you next time.